Hello, my sweet peeps. Welcome back to On the Topic with me, Amy V. This is so weird. I don't know what to do with my hands because I have my phone on the stand right here. Oh my gosh, I'm getting a little bit profesh. I'm going to start this intro off just a little bit different because I'm going to do it more vlog style just because I don't know, I feel more comfortable that way. Anyways, this video is going to be a little makeup review or just a little simple makeup look. This right here, what I'm wearing, very simple, using some new products that I have been trying that I have absolutely been loving, particularly this foundation that I'm wearing and one of the concealers. Like, oh my gosh, I am so happy. So happy. I may have just found like my new favorite foundation ever that I've ever tried. But anyways, I don't want to jump the gun. Let's try it a little bit longer. But anyways, it does look nice on the skin. So yeah, and this is gonna go ahead and be a voiceover. It just worked out better for me to do the video that way. So I do hope you enjoy it still. Of course, we'll have videos coming up where we'll do talk throughs because I know I like to do those too, and I know people enjoy those a little bit better. Just because we can talk about product like in real time of recording and things like that. So, but yeah, I hope you guys like the look. It's very simple, not much. I feel like you can amp it up just a little, even to be a holiday. I would totally wear this to a holiday party, just amp it up a little bit more glitter or whatever. But I do like the way it look. I would wear this like as an everyday look. I actually have this lip I'm obsessed with. It is Lovesick by Milani. It doesn't pick up the best on camera, but trust me when I say it is like a deep dark maroon, and it is beautiful. If you want a dark winter lip, Lovesick by Milani in the crayon sticks. All right, guys, definitely be sure to subscribe, hit the bell to be notified when and if I upload a video, even though we know it's not very often. But nonetheless, definitely click the bell so that you're notified. Be sure to subscribe and definitely leave your comments below on other products that you may want to see. Maybe you want me to try. I'm open. I definitely want to be trying some products for you guys. I am all in that season right now where I'm just trying new products and things like that. Also, I just want to say I really do hope and pray that everybody had a great and amazing Thanksgiving. And if you didn't, for whatever reason, my prayers are with you. They go out to you. Never forget, I know I've left and said here before, but if you have any prayer requests, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. We love praying for people. So don't forget that you can always do that here on my channel. But all right, guys, I'm not going to keep you guys much longer. We're going to jump right into the video. So if you want to see how I got this very simple look with huge eyebrows, then just keep watching. All right, guys, we're going to get started with moisturizing the lips. And right now I'm using just the Milani lip mask. And then I move on to moisturizing the under eye. I'm trying a new product by Soap & Glory for the under eye. I've been liking it. But yeah, if I forget any of the product names, I will definitely list them below. And then I'm just going to move on from here to moisturize the face. And I've been using the Shea Moisture blend that I love. It just helps hydrate, get it all prepped, and it wears beautifully under makeup, and I absolutely love it. After I do that, I'm going to go ahead and move on to priming the face, and I'm going to be using the NYX Marshmallow Primer. I have been loving this. As you'll see, it just gives a really nice glow to the skin. Also, it does cover up those pores and just give it like a smooth look, and I love it. Then I'm going on to correcting the under eye. And I'm going to go ahead and do that with an orange corrector, starting out with, this one's by LA Girl. It's the orange corrector. I just target that all the way around my eyes because I have dark circles all the way around. But then I'm also going to go in with another concealer. This new concealer I'm trying by Maybelline. It's their activewear concealer. And I love it. But I use this along with the corrector because it's a little bit too dark for me. So I just use this as a corrector as well, and it just really helps camouflage those dark circles. Probably going to wear excessive makeup in this video, but that's okay because that's what I like. Then I'm going to move on though from concealing. I'm going to go ahead and move into foundation, and I've been trying the Superstay Maybelline foundation. It's the activewear foundation. I absolutely love it. It is phenomenal. It's really good. This color is a little tad light for me, but I make it work because the one up from this one is too dark. So as you'll see, it all comes together once I do bronzer and all of that. But I did go in this day with a second layer, as you'll see here in a second, and I really did enjoy layering it. I wanted to show you guys that it layers well. I have already layered it before, and I just absolutely love it. And I just make sure to get it all blended out really well with my beauty blender. And yeah, it looks great, and it covers up really well, and it wears amazing on the skin, and I love it so much. And I'm going to move on to another concealer by e.l.f. This is their Hydrating Camo Concealer. I do this for a little bit more coverage and also just to lighten it up a little bit under the eye where it's not too bright, but it does lighten it just some. And I've been enjoying that as well. Just gives it a little bit more of a moisturizing concealer under the eye. But yeah, I just buff that out and go in with my setting powder by Huda Beauty, the one that I have been loving for the past, oh gosh, many years. And yeah, go in with a powder brush and just go ahead and set that. And then I will go in with my beauty blender and just pounce that and kind of melt that all into the skin. And then I go with my second powder by e.l.f. This is the Halo Glow Setting Powder. And I like this one for all over the face. And I just set the rest of my face with this powder right before going in with a bronzer. And of course, as you can see, like none of my techniques have really changed much. The next thing I'm going to do is after I powder the face, I go in with a bronze, or actually, I'm sorry, I go in with a pencil here. This is the new NYX. It's not new, but it's by NYX. It's the Fill and Fluff Brow. It's like a brow pomade with another little like powder brush on the other end. I have used this before. This was probably the second or third time that I used it, and I didn't really care for it the first time or first couple of times I tried it. So I thought, well, let me just try it again and see if I can get it to work this time. And I just don't like it. I'm sorry. It lifts the product as I brush it with a powder brush. And I really struggled with my brows, even though I didn't show all of it here because it took way too long. But it made them way too big and it also it kept lifting the product as I would brush it, and I would have to go back, and I gave up. So I did go over it with just one of my brow gels just to comb the hairs and give it a little bit more color where the color kept lifting. And I just finished off my brows that way. But yeah, I definitely would not recommend the pencil by NYX. I didn't like it. Then I'm going to go in the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I love this bronzer. I think this is probably my favorite part of makeup, is just warming up the face and just bringing in the contouring, the bronzing it up, just warming up the face. And I don't know, it just brings it all together, especially when you have a foundation that's a little bit too light. This really balances everything out completely. And I take it along my jawline and around my chin and all of that, kind of bring it down a little bit on my neck just to kind of blend and make sure there's no harsh lines. And I also contour the powder. I use a powder to contour my nose as well, and just to kind of slim it out some. And then I'm going in with this e.l.f. blush. But it's so dark that I actually went over my my bronzer with it because it had a little bit more warmth to it, and I really like the way it came out. It's got a very light sheen to it, or sparkle, but I absolutely love this as a bronzer, even though it's a blush. It's just a little bit too dark for me to use as a blush. Then I did go in with my e.l.f. blush. I think this one is Spiced Apple, but I went ahead and applied the blush with a blush brush from e.l.f. I really thoroughly enjoy these blushes, these products. I have shared these so many times here on my channel, and they're still probably my #1 blush. Like, as far as e.l.f. goes, their blushes are the bomb. And then I go in with the highlighter side of that same blush and highlight my face. And as you can see, like, these are amazing. They're $3, guys, $3 duos, and they're just phenomenal. And then I just go in and basically blend everything out with a blending brush. Just to soften it up, make sure there's no harsh lines, and on eyeshadow. So this is the Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette that I absolutely have been loving. I will leave the palette below so you know exactly which one this one is. But I'm just going over all over the lid. This is going to be a very simple look. I think I'm using 3 shadows, I believe, from this eyeshadow palette. Going in with some purple tones, purple brown tones here, and I'm just taking it really softly along the lash line. And then, as you'll see here in a minute, I'm going to go in with a Maybelline Colorstay pencil, or eyeshadow pencil, I believe it is, a shadow stick. And it's got really the powder, and you place it on to the eye and they blend out really well. I have shared these before as well, and I love these so much. They're just so easy to use, easy to blend. Yeah, I just can't say enough good things about them. I definitely recommend these for like one shadow looks or just for beginners, things like that. So yeah, I just blend that on the lash line, very close to the lash line. Try not to take it too far up. And then in that same eyeshadow palette, I'm going to take the glittery, or actually, I'm sorry, I go in with one of the lighter shadows of the purples and just kind of give a little depth to the lower lash line. I wanted to keep the lower lash line pretty clean in this makeup look. I didn't want too much down there other than just a little bit of light shadow and then mascara. But then I go in with the glitter, purple glitter in that palette, and I wet my brush with some setting spray, and I go in with a very thin line brush, and that way I can take it on the inner corner to mid of my eye as like a liner. I don't want to take it all the way across, but I just kept it like from the very inner to the middle and just kind of did it right tight against the lash line, just as like a little glitter liner, where it doesn't give, it's not too much, but it gives just a little bit of sparkle. And I really, really like the way it came out. Then I'm going in with my pumpkin spice palette just to get a inner corner highlighted eyeshadow. It's like a light pink, and just to give that a little bit of a sparkle. And then I'm going in with a white eyeliner on the waterline, just to open up and brighten up the eyes a little bit. And then setting spray. And then I'm curling my lashes here. And then I will go in with my Sky High Maybelline mascara. I absolutely love this mascara, but guys, I'm telling you right now, this mascara is amazing, but it is not it is not the only thing that is making these lashes look amazing. I have to say that it has to be the Revitalash serum that makes has been making my lashes grow and look full and long and awesome, and I am obsessed, and I highly recommend it. And I think I actually do show you it. Yep, there it is, Revitalash serum, phenomenal. And now I'm just going to finish off with a lip liner by Milani. This is Lovesick. This is my go-to when I want that pretty red brick, dark red maroonish lip for the holiday. I absolutely love this lipstick so much. I highly recommend it. It is so pretty. But yeah, very simple look, very few products, and that is the finished look. I hope you like it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll see you in the next one.